slightly different location today. Bit of a black and white. Anyway, yesterday I did quite a few videos, I think about 5 different takes as I was walking around the school with Faith. And as some of you already know, I do a 20-minute walk each night with her to keep her moving, because she's currently off with a bad leg. I'm a couple months still on that. Anyway, that's another story. What was I doing yesterday? Compliance. That word is awful. Compliance. You must do this. I don't know about you, but anyone tells me I have to do something, I normally completely go in the other direction. And I need to learn not to do that, of course. So I'm trying to become Google AdWords compliant. The first time round, I was doing some training and I set up a few campaigns. I didn't run any of them. I just set them up, and someone at Google AdWords actually looked at my account, and before I'd actually run any campaigns, stopped it all. Basically, I got a message saying your AdWords account, the whole account, has been suspended. I phoned up support and they were like a chocolate fire guard. I mean, some people are telling me that they're really good. The guy I spoke to basically just said, sorry sir, you'll have to wait for the email. So I waited 24 hours, got an email, and in there it basically said that I mentioned a get rich scheme. So they've obviously decided that SFM is a get rich scheme. I've not mentioned get rich anywhere in my text. It's obviously just the fact that I've got a link to the SFM somewhere. So I went back to the drawing board and I've created a completely new site. I'm doing some web design on the side. It's obviously going to bring in the cache until SFM starts bringing it in properly. And that site I'm going to actually try and get through AdWords. So basically what I need to do is go to Google and AdWords and say to the guys, look, this is my site, can you have a look at it and tell me if there's anything wrong with it, and if there is, what I need to do. So I've started to read my way through all the documentation. There is quite a lot out there. There's a few useful sites, and what I'll do is I'll create a page on my blog and stick it on here on the 90-day challenge that sort of gives you some general hints and tips, because there's a lot in there. My first take from going in yesterday, I mentioned it was a bit like for me going into hell with compliance, and I've been reminded by Alexa that I should think of it as they're really nice people and they really want to help. So I'm thinking that my brain is thinking of fiery dragon, and I need to be thinking of soft little pussycat. That was what my first take is that you need to, and other people have said this before, I think Greg and Fiona on one of their calls have said it, you need to make sure every single image, I'm saying this, every single image on your website, you either took it yourself or can prove that it doesn't have some sort of copyright on it. So that's the first biggie, and I'm sure there's many other rabbit holes that I can go down. So what I'll do is I'll continue today, and I'll let you know my other hints and tips. I'm going to put some ranting and raving bits in here that I talked about. There's about 5 of them as I was walking around the school yesterday, because after an afternoon of reading compliance documents, my brain was like, rah! So I'll put a few in here. I'm not going to put them all on because they're just rants basically, but you can have a laugh. Anyway guys, have a superb day. Love you lots. Bye.
Here we are again. I think this is about a day 150 maybe. So we normally do between 15 to 20 laps. So we've done a lot of laps. Here again. It's a good chance for me to have 20 minutes of thought. Spent most of today faffing around, thinking about compliance, dragons and demons and devils, and this is what Google AdWords are. And thinking a bit more about, it was Alexa that actually suggested it, because she's very spiritual like that. It's me again, I'm back! Don't worry, not too deep this time. Somebody was talking about meditation. I suppose that's quite deep really, isn't it? Anyway, so here I am walking around. I was thinking, actually, 20 minutes of walking around in silence, except when you're talking to the camera and talking to your horse, and she doesn't answer back. Do you, Faith? Wish you would sometimes. Anyway, here I am, walking around. Realise I'm getting nuttier and nuttier. It's getting darker and darker. Anyway, getting to the point. Oh, I forgot the point now. Oh, I remember. It's me again, I'm back. Thinking some more, as you do. Don't worry, I'm coming to the end of my 20-minute walk. It's me again. Don't worry, I have nothing to say this time other than, guys, have a superb day. I love you lots. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, just to prove, got some jeans on today, still sockless.